Binance.us is witnessing market makers and traders flee the exchange en masse following last week's US Securities and Exchange Commission lawsuit against it, alleging multiple securities violations. Just 1 week after the lawsuit, liquidity, which is measured by aggregated market depth for 17 tokens on Binance.us, has dropped 76%, according to a report by Kaiko. The US arm of Binance also saw its US market share drop to 4.8% from 20% in April. The day before the lawsuit, June 4, market depth was at $34 million, whereas on Monday, market depth was at $7 million, according to the report. The SEC sued Binance, the operating company for Binance.us, and founder and CEO CZ. Binance Global also witnessed a drop in market depth, dropping 7% since the start of June. Binance is not the only exchange suffering from a drop in market depth. US-based Coinbase, which was also sued by the SEC last week, saw its liquidity drop by 16% over the same time period. The report noted that although Binance.us's market share dropped to 4.8% in June, Coinbase's market share increased over the past week from 46% to 64% for reasons that are unclear.
Retail trading platform eToro has halted purchases of Algorand, Decentraland, Polygon and Dash for customers in the United States in response to the tokens being labeled as securities in recent SEC lawsuits. The move comes just a few days after competitor Robinhood also halted support for Matic along with Cardano and Solana, two other cryptocurrencies deemed as securities by the United States Securities and Exchange Commission. In a June 12th tweeted thread, eToro US noted that it had reviewed its crypto listing in light of the rapidly evolving regulatory landscape and recent developments with the SEC. The assets were officially delisted as of 6 a.m. Eastern Time on July 12th. However, eToro US users will still be able to hold and sell the assets. Members of the community have questioned why eToro US hasn't mentioned anything about Sol, which was also deemed as a security in the recent lawsuits. However, an eToro spokesperson has clarified that Sol is not part of eToro US offering. This is not the first time eToro US has moved to halt access to certain assets in response to the litigation-friendly SEC. In December 2020, the firm also delisted Ripple following the SEC's lawsuit against Ripple Labs.
United States Representative Warren Davidson has introduced the SEC Stabilization Act into the House of Representatives, announced on June 12th. One of the bill's main provisions is to fire Securities and Exchange Commission Chair Gary Gensler. Davidson said in a statement, U.S. capital markets must be protected from a tyrannical chairman, including the current one. That's why I am introducing legislation to fix the ongoing abuse of power and ensure protection that is in the best interest of the market for years to come. It's time for real reform and to fire Gary Gensler as chair of the SEC. Davidson declared his intention to introduce the bill earlier this year. He made the announcement in a reply to a tweet by Coinbase legal chief Paul Grewal. Representative Tom Emmer is the co-author of the bill. Emmer said the SEC Stabilization Act will make common sense changes to ensure that the SEC's priorities are with the investors they are charged to protect and not with the whims of its reckless chair. According to Fox News, the bill would remove Gensler from office and redistribute power between the SEC chair and commissioners. It would also add a sixth commissioner to the agency, disallow any party from holding a majority on the commission, and create an executive director position. Although the lawmakers did not mention cryptocurrency in the statements, both Davidson and Emmer are known to be pro-crypto and critical of Gensler's leadership at the SEC. Emmer, for example, called Gensler a bad faith regulator, and Davidson is the vice chair of the House Financial Services Committee's new subcommittee on digital assets, financial technology and inclusion. That's it in today's special segment. For more such updates, follow 3.0TV or log on to our website www.freeversetv.io or scan the QR code to know more. Thank you.